DC United is still on the road, this time in the Pacific Northwest. You know that when you travel to play Seattle, you don't just play 11 on 11. It's 11 against 40,000.
Meade was obviously more serious. He played through the game, but had troubles in practice. So with Willis and Deleuze and Ngwenya, Evans and Alonso coming back into the lineup after being rested, just like Riley, Wall, and Park. So
just about set to get things going. Our referee Kevin Scott gets us underway. DC United on the road, but still wearing their familiar black strip, and Seattle in their shiny blue and neon green. So the center backs coming forward, Zach Scott and Jeff Park, curled in, headed, and just wide. The header was going to go wide. It was just a few inches beyond that man, Montero, who dove in to try to just toe poke it into the empty net. Fortunately for DC, just a few inches away.
Well, again, great hard run to the near post. And then Fernandez does a good job at just redirecting and hoping that second runners, we call that, get involved. So, but again, the ability for him to keep the ball and make himself available because he's a good football player, I think is important for DC United, because you don't want to chase the game for 90 minutes. So possession is at a premium.
Good work that time for Montero, and now Fusito turns around, coming into the box. Fusito shoots, and it's a goal. Seattle goes in front in the 35th minute. It's Mike Fusito, all started by a great turn from Fredy Montero out in the middle third of the field.
Yeah, you allow Montero to pick people out, and you allow Fusito to turn quite easily against McDonald's. There you see Alonso wins that first ball. And then there's that second ball. Rosales just rides that hard tackle by Woolard. And then he tucks it away very well. I mean, Mike Fusito, similar to Charlie Davies, actually, with some quickness, low center of gravity, picks out of his spot.
Minutes of stoppage time. Kitchen playing the long ball in. It's right at Keller. And he put distribution the other way from Kasey Keller, bouncing down the middle of the field. Fusito again, and now he leaves it for Montero. Fredy Montero dancing one-on-one, shoots, and it's inches wide. That all came directly from the punt from the keeper. What happened to the center of the defense for DC United? Well,
I mean, we're talking about re-arrest organization, and clearly somebody took a rest when they didn't need to. When you're that far away, you have a tendency as a defender not to stay sharp, and that's when you get punished sometimes. And you can see again, you know, what with any depth, allowing almost two forwards to run in.
Still more good chances here. Seattle in, shoots, and they score. It's 2-0. Alvaro Fernandez scores just seconds after DC had a little bit of a wake-up call, and they hit the snooze bar.
No need for that. As I said again, you know, DC's not been good with the ball, and turnovers again cost them. And then really, you know, defensively, especially at left side between Ethan White, McDonald, but it's more McDonald inside, and Woolard, they've been poorly. Ethan White's header as a defender, atrocious. That needs to go up and high and far, allows that second ball to come in, and then, you know, Fernandez making that run. Rosales, the one-touch through ball, thanks for coming. But you disorganize yourself by a poor clearance of Ethan White. You unbalance yourself that way and allow then teams to pick up second balls, boom, boom, talk about counters, and playing quick, you're done.
Oh, bouncing around in the box. Good turn rolling there. And Willis had it. Might have been going wide, but an excellent turn. Fernandez was looking for number 2.
And a ball gets whipped in. The big bodies clash. And as you can see again, I mean, McDonald or Ethan White again needs to clear it. You're a defender. You got to win those battles. I don't care if it's Evans, a midfielder, and then
Zach Scott that time, yeah, right with him. So had that 3-0 win. Thought confidence would be high, but it's a much different opponent today on the road in Seattle as opposed to everything that went on last week in LA against Chivas USA. Rosales crosses, the header, save, and the rebound is smashed in. Fredy Montero was denied a first save by Joe Willis, and the rebound fell right there for Alvaro Fernandez, his second of the match. DC United down 3-0 as we enter the 60th minute.
Again, uncontested crosses, uncontested headers inside the 6-yard box. And, you know, there's not much Willis can do, and then he just picks up that rebound. But Rosales, again, he's been crossing those balls out of those positions. Seattle would have 2 or 3 guys that are very comfortable.
A turnover, Wolf slots it through. Here comes Ngwenya, shoots, save. An excellent save by Keller. Opportunistic turnover for DC. Wolf being very unselfish, trying to set up Ngwenya. The shot was powerful, but right at Keller.
Yeah, and that's why it's been a disappointing year for Joseph, quite frankly. Although a good strike, but it needs to be on the ground, a really far post. That's the ideal height for a goalkeeper from that distance. Wolf does well, playing the first touch ball through.
Still sort of looking for the right back who's going to be as effective as Namath was. Harry Kitchen for the time being in that role. Another great run for Andy Nahar. Shoots, and it's saved. Nahar has done a good job and looking for his teammates a lot of the time. That time he just wanted to blast into the near post. Keller was onto it. King crosses it in toward the mixer. Now Birch with his first touch. Looking for options, crossing, and Ngwenya's there, controls it, it's a line, and it's a save from Keller. What a save, keeping the shutout for the time being. Excellent work denying Josh Wolf.
Very good, too. And Kasey Keller just looking at Josh Wolf, because those are guys that played together. And
3 minutes have come and gone. The last chance for DC to pull something back. Sims, the referee's looking at his watch, the ball rolling back towards midfield. And there, the final whistle mercifully comes for DC United. They fall on the road 3-0.